Jason, when Luka gets it going like that, how difficult it is to slow him down?
Very difficult, and he got it going. He made the layups, he made the threes, and so whenever he gets going like that, it's tough. You try to take the others away, but he was really good tonight.
What did you think of the emotions of the night? Especially starting off with the tribute video. I'm sure you look down there and see Luka crying. You see or hear the fans. What did you think of just the emotion?
It was incredible. It was the fans were great. The tribute was great. Luka's performance was great. It was great. That's who Luka is. I've said that as when he was with the Mavs. He's one of the best players in the world, and he displayed that again tonight.
Does this kind of performance make you regret the organization's decision to give him up?
No, I have a job to do, and that's to coach the players that are in that locker room. We've gone through the groceries, right? So the guys in that locker room, I got to put them in a better position to win, and I just didn't do that tonight. We're getting healthy. We're getting off a minute restriction, and so we have 2 games left to get things going in the right direction before we play Sacramento. And so that's all we're worried about, understanding all the emotions and all the attention on this game. This game is over. There's nothing we can do. He's not coming back as a Mav. He's with the Lakers, and so we have to move forward, and that's what we've done.
How does the fan base just move forward after this?
You would have to ask them. I mean, that's, I'm not the one cheering or booing. And so I think time and winning. I think that's what it comes down to. And the Mavs are used to winning here of late. And this isn't a dig at anybody, but we've only won 1 championship as a Maverick. And so understand that's the next goal is to win number 2 and with the guys in that locker room. And so that's what we have to do. We got to keep working and get ready for the next game.
You guys had the lead there early in the fourth quarter. Then LeBron kind of took over a little bit. What did he do to turn the tables in there?
Yeah, he did the same thing in L.A. We thought we were back in the game, and I said we took the lead, and then all of a sudden he appears. And so when you focus so much on Luka, he took advantage of it, and he knows how to do that. And he's played this game for a couple years, and so he understands when to go, and he went at the right time, and there was nothing that we could do.
You've obviously been on both sides of Luka being in that sort of a groove now. How do you kind of decide how much you want to commit to getting the ball out of his hands, versus risking him going for 28 or 30, I guess 31 and a half?
Yeah, I think there's 2 ways to look at it. We're in the game, and he was going off. Like, we're right there. Actually, Dwayne just brought it up. We took the lead with the great performance. So it's a team game, just understand, we're going to always look at the stars and point them out, but we put ourselves at home against a hot team, and we just couldn't execute offensively, and then we couldn't get stops on the other end, and that's just something that we have to go back and we'll look at as we get healthy and guys start to play more minutes and get used to each other. We're not that far off with all the injuries and everything that we've been through. We gave a very good team a fight and just came up short.
How did tonight compare to the idea you had maybe coming in atmosphere-wise versus pregame into the first tip? How did that compare to maybe what you thought it would be in your head?
What did I think? I knew it was going to be an emotional night. But when you try to take the emotion out and just focus on the game. And that's what, I thought the group in the locker room did a really good job, of being down at half. We're in the ball game. We take the lead. And we just got to clean up a couple things on the offense and defensive end. And maybe it's a different story, but it's a great lesson learned for a group that's new, that's going into a play-in situation to be able to go through and understand what it takes to win. Thanks.